All right, Riverman home brewing right back at you again. I had 3 videos. This is my second video of the second beer I did. I brewed this, pardon me. I brewed this one um, in an earlier video with that high gravity ale yeast. That's the video where the wort looked like when I was, getting it close to bringing it up to a boil, whatever. It just looked like whipped cream, man. It was insane. So that's been like close to 4 months. The video was actually uploaded a little later after I actually brewed it. So I think the video says like 3 months old, but it's actually like about four. It was about a month. So it's about 4 months ago is when I actually did it. And I aged it in oak I used oak spirals. I transferred it from the primary to the secondary. Um, had spirals in it for a while, and gosh, it just started making like this. I would kind of sample this one because I didn't want to overshoot the oakiness of it and make it crazy, crazy bad. But um, it came out smelling like bourbon. I mean, some of my whiskey drinking buddies are like, and this thing smells like bourbon. So I'm like, oh, well, it's got to be from the oak. And I kegged it, and it's been just aging, sitting on CO2 in the kegerator here for at least 3 months or so, 2.5, 3 months, just kind of aging. And here it is right here. Nice little fancy little whiskey barley wine glass, and it's got kind of a nice whiskey look to it. I was going for like a whiskey um, bourbon beer, like pretty much like carbonated bourbon, but just, not that strong, but it came out. It's actually at 19.5%, just under 20%, really strong. And I had some, a lot of non-fermentable sugars in there. I might get it wrong. I want to say maltose, but I get those mixed up. Maltose and dextrose. One of those ferments great, and one of them doesn't ferment as well. So I wanted a lot of sweet behind it because I didn't want it to be dry and too strong. I wanted the sweet to help cover up the alcohol, but I wanted that alcohol to be present. So smelling it, I tell you what, man, if you've never done like a barley wine or an oak aged beer, you gotta try it. Any porters, anything dark like that, it will completely. If you have a go-to porter that you always do, or go to something, something that's got some sweetness to it or whatnot, age that thing in oak. It will change that flavor so much. You'll be amazed, and you might not ever go back. I mean, it's weird. It. I get like you get like a cherry, like, I mean, we're talking like cherry peel pop flavor, not pop. The flavor pops, not like the soda pop. Oh, I mean, I just, in my brain is thinking of a dark red cherry pulp inside of that cherry too. I mean, it's just like, but not like almost like a Rainier cherry, but oh, it's just ridiculous. And then there's like this vanilla coating, almost like a white chocolate of the vanilla. It's that sweet smelling. It's amazing. Here we go. See how this thing tastes. Get my nose in the way here. Oh gosh. So I made this wanting a bourbon flavored beer, but I got a bourbon flavored beer. I mean, we're talking hands on a bourbon flavored beer, big time. I am not a super fan of these kind of beers. To me, I eat a lot of, I like food, so these fill me up, and I feel like I'm drinking, oh, like vanilla cherry, man, maybe even a tiny bit, maybe a tiny bit of licorice, or like that Tootsie Roll. That, I know Tootsie Roll's not licorice, but it's that weird kind of a vanilla-y, chocolatey, sweet taste. That's ridiculous, though. It's really good. This would be my limit, though. It's just like one of these. I pound my beers at the end of the video. Not gonna be pounding this one because it's nice to sip on and let it just kind of work. Be like taking a shot of expensive bourbon. But I would recommend that one for people who like that strong sipping barley wine. And that one is actually before I went to all grain. So that one's an extract, all extract, and then I did a bunch of stuff with it. So if you're interested in the recipe on that one, you can go ahead and shoot me a message and I'll answer it back. So, all right, man. Happy brewing. Brew on, man. Peace out.